Hey everyone, it's Nate, the Vinyl Guide, and I am here in Tokyo, Japan, specifically in the district called Shinjuku. Now, Shinjuku is a hive of activity. It is one of the main stops, one of the main hubs here for people who live in Tokyo. The train station has about 3.5 million people that come through it each day. So there are many, many wonders here in Tokyo and in Shinjuku, and one of the wonders that we are about to explore is this fantastic music shop called Disc Union. So for those of you who haven't been here before, Disc Union is a chain. It's in several of the major cities, but it is also just this humongous retail effort here. This specific Disc Union appears to be 7 stories, and if we look here, we can see all the different genres. Even in the basement, they've occupied that. First floor is going to be CDs and DVDs. Looks like a few records there. Level 2 is CDs, record accessories. Let me skip that one. Level 3 is just progressive rock. Number 4, Latin, Brazil, world music. Hell, I'll let you go ahead and read these for yourself. So let's explore a bit, shall we? Disc Union. I must say, I was just corrected. I went in to look at the records, and they have a heap of new vinyl in there, but this is shop number 1. There are several different shops of Disc Union just a few blocks around here, so that is incredible. This is just one 7-story record shop within about 4 square blocks. I've been told that the used stuff is in number 5 and in number 3. So if we look here, this is the Disc Union shop number 1, the 7 floors, and then if we look at number 2, that's just going to be for jazz records. Number 3, just for rock records. Number 4 is only for heavy metal. All right, let's go check that one out too. Number 5, I'm definitely going to that as well. That's soul and blues and hip-hop and all that stuff. Classical, I'm not that into it, but I'll swing by it if we can. I just don't know enough about it. So, all right, this is shaping up to be an incredible adventure already. So, inside level 1 of shop number 1, here are the records. These are all new, so stuff that you can buy in most shops around the world. Nothing that particularly collectible, however, still good music to be had here. Stuff you'll find in most spots in your hometown as well. The one interesting thing here is not only lots of CDs, but also cold beer. We could buy some Iron Maiden beer. I've never drank this before, but I'm going to come back and get a cool one later on. I was just told for Japanese music to come down here to the basement, so this is probably going to be a very interesting adventure here. Oh, look at this. A lot of records that, again, I have no idea about. Oh, that almost looks like the Howlin' Wolf album. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to understand any of these or which one of these would be suitable for me, but it is interesting to see just the native Japanese music here in its element. Lots of 45s as well, again with the same sort of care that we saw from the other Disc Union. Each record is cataloged with the price and condition and the specifics around it, so it makes it very easy to find out what it is you're getting here. Wow, okay. Well, I need to do a bit of research here, clearly. So up here on level 2, it says for record and CD accessory. Going in here, this is very much like a shipping receiving department. All stuff that's built to secure and preserve and really secure your vinyl and music investment here. Packing boxes, different ways to be able to ship things. Here you go, CD protective cases of all color and kind of the dual CD cases, whatever kind you prefer. And then here is all sorts of record and vinyl protective mats and that sort of thing. So I'm going to probably take a couple of these home because I've already bought some records and I want to make sure they get home nice and safe. So very interesting. This is inside a record shop. Of course, here are the styluses, the tone arms, those sort of doohickeys here. Oh, look at all those cartridges. Just about anything. Ooh, you know what? I need to get a new Ortofon stylus. This could be the perfect place to pick one up. Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad I came up here. All right, here we are, level 3 of Disc Union in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It's a progressive rock floor, and you can certainly tell by the soundtrack, we are definitely in the progressive rock section. Nice vinyl up here on the wall. Now, these are all new here. Uh-oh, Phil Collins. Well, I'm not sure I would classify these records as progressive rock. Maybe they are. Who knows? No judgments here. Mostly, again, CDs, but I did see quite a few records back here. You obviously saw the new ones that I just pointed out. They do have a lot of used ones here. Now, I'm not as big up on my progressive rock chops. Maybe you guys will be able to see some stuff that you really, really like and is exciting to you. I just know some of the bands, not that much, not an expert by any means, but there's quite a bit of stuff to check out. Progressive rock from all around the world as well. Europe, here's some punk rock, oh, that's interesting. Here's some common names, some King Crimsons, of course some Floyd. Got the British music and what appears to be Japanese prog rock artists. Got some German here. Sweden, North Europe, other Europe. Even got some American. And what do we got down here on the floor? And some other stuff. And here's some of the used stuff. I think this may be the stuff that they're looking to move more than usual. So interesting stuff here on the progressive rock level of the Disc Union in Shinjuku. Here at Disc Union, I have struck some gold here, used Afrobeat, and we are talking about records that have come here from Africa, original pressings, many of them. You've got some beautiful artwork here, and a lot of these records are in pretty rough shape because, you know, Africa is not particularly known for having weather that is conducive to large record collections, but this is a tremendous collection of Afrobeat, and it continues over here. Now, they've been kind enough to take some out, and we've been playing them, and really some interesting rhythms. I'm definitely going to take some of this stuff home, but really all I have to go on is what the cover artwork looks like. I'll give you an idea of what some of these records look like. They're not really in particularly great shape. Again, records weren't cared for nearly as much in that part of the world. It seems to be anyway, at least the ones that get found and go for a somewhat decent price. These are going for around, I'd say, $30 US each, which is fair enough, and I can get by the scratches and pops and ticks for those type of prices. But yeah, we've been listening to these, and they are remarkable, phenomenal. So I'm going to keep doing that. But yeah, here we are, Disc Union in Shinjuku. A marvelous shop. I could stay in here for days. Alright, so I spent a small fortune on Afrobeat stuff, and now I've leapt up here to level 7, which is the punk hardcore floor here. And let me just kind of get through here. It is very crowded here, but as one would expect in a great record shop, lots of CDs, but here is the gold, the vinyl, and lots of great records here, including there's our buddy Tesco V and the Meatmen featured here on the wall. They've got a heap of 7-inch singles here as well, and then the punk is broken down by various genres. Japanese punk over here, 80s, UK punk, 70s power punk, a lot of different titles here. And let's see what else we have here. Yeah, and all the 7 inches up here at the top, or a lot of them anyway. I don't think that's all of them. So incredible selection. Over here's a bunch of books, of course CDs. Let's see what they've got here. One, I don't know how many of you guys have ever seen one of these. A promotional copy of the Sex Pistols, never mind the Bullocks. which is about $40 US. Not bad. It's in B grade condition, which is quite good. They're very strict with the grading here, so I would probably say that's an EX. That's probably got like a slight bit of dust or a tiny paper mark on it, and then they mark it down severely for that. So interesting. Let me dig around here a little bit more, and I'm going to try to then go over to one of the other Disc Union shops to check out what they have.